Oh, shit. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. We back again with another one, gang. As you can see, Fifth actually responded to the Squatters Rights Freestyle. He did it. He didn't do it how y'all wanted him to do, but 50 Cent finally responds to Jimmy, Fab, Davies, and Mano. Yeah, he did. Not how y'all wanted him to do. Y'all want him to rap. Well, champ, it looks like he don't need to rap. It looks like somebody needs some goddamn heat. Did you know that, champ? Yeah. But they ain't got heat in the building, and everybody's getting exposed for it because this looks absolutely heinous. I'm just gonna be honest about the situation, man. I need y'all to run these likes up though. But fans, this is embarrassing. Why y'all don't got heat in the building, gang? How y'all inside serving food to people and the food is cold? Everyone's cold. I don't think the food is hot enough to stay warm. All right, this is crazy. I'm gonna show you. You don't think that Fifth is scared of people and all this? Nah, he ain't scared. He just don't want to rap because y'all tell him to rap. Look at this. Let's take a look. Hold on. Stop that from the top. No, the top.
Got his play. You're about to tap in.
I'm about to tap in.
Yes, I need your honest review.
I got collard green juice going down my hand.
Come on, talk to me. How's the cornbread?
Cornbread is really good.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on, nah. We gotta really take it. I'm telling you. This is crazy, gang. Hold on. Because there's an image of Fab with a ski mask and gloves on inside. This is Fab to the right. You see this man with gloves on. We're inside feeding people, and the nigga has on gloves. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, gang. Something ain't right. You got gloves on while feeding people? I mean, it's cold in there, champ. How you feeding in the cold? This doesn't make sense. Something ain't right. Nah, man.
Got his play. You're about to tap in.
I'm about to tap in.
Yes, I need your honest review.
I got collard green juice going down my hand.
Come on, talk to me. How's the cornbread?
Cornbread is really good.
Thank you, sir. Trust me, how's your cornbread? Thank you.
But wait, there's more. Hold on. There's more, champs. Hold on, gang. There is more. There's more clips. There's more videos. Look, there's even more stuff they got here. Take a look at this. Hold on.
That's
like, bro.
Slim chain, bro. Doesn't matter what we do.
Yo, listen. All I'm gonna say is this, right? Why do y'all expect Fifth to rap? At this point, if Fifth is rapping, Cameron should be hit with the same terms, by the way. It looked like Cameron and Fifth is both low-key going at the whole podcast, but really it's just Jimmy, if we being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, really it's just Jimmy. But Jim Jones responded to this madness, by the way. I'm gonna find that little clip of Fabolous. I'm gonna find that clip of Fab, bro. That clip of Fab. I'm gonna get a picture. Y'all need to see Fab, bro. Y'all do. Y'all need to see Fab. But let's get to this Jim Jones response to this madness. All right, let's get to that. Because Jimmy's looking crazy. I don't care what nobody said. Jimmy looks insane here, man. We gonna find that clip of, I'm telling you, there's an image of Fab, bro. Fab got on everything, bro. Either he's anemic or it's cold as hell. I'm going with it's cold as hell. But let's get to the Jim Jones response. We got to get to Jimmy. Look.
Since I'm starting the year off at the top of your Explorer, are you not entertained? Since everybody want to put my business in the street, I'm gonna talk to you about my business. Right now I am in the second phase of construction. We're not open to public. This is a raw space. I have not found out yet what I want to do exactly in this space, but in my mind, I was thinking of building like a little mart, but we'll see how that goes.
Did y'all have to get a new building? Does this mean y'all had to get a new building, which means you under construction? You mean you got something under construction? Don't you owe like rent and heat money? Like, what are you talking about under construction, champ? You got a lot going on over there. Y'all want Fifth to respond. These niggas gotta pay bills, man. How you gonna respond how you expecting Fifth to respond? You have to pay bills. That doesn't make sense. Some things just don't add up. We gotta make it make sense. But let me get a clip of it. Nah, we need to see Fab. All right, I'm tired of this now. We need to see Fab. If Fab looks like this, why should Fifth respond? I'm sorry. Niggas is mad at me. Yo, listen, if you ain't pay your bills, you got no business dissing anybody, all right? Bills is the chat. Niggas talking about, oh, he need to respond. Nigga, bills is due. Don't you see niggas is cold? What the hell is he talking about? What the hell are we talking about here, gang? Hold on. I need that Fab clip, bro. Very bad. Yeah, it ain't showing. But you already seen that little image of somebody with gloves on and a ski mask on. All right, and it's clearly Fab. It is Fab. And he's cold, shit. I don't think a nigga that's podcasting in a building that he's cold at isn't the warmest at. Shouldn't be dissing anyone, shit. I'm just gonna be honest about the situation, but let's continue with this construction here.
Pull up, show you what we've been doing. I'm building a multi-purpose content creation facility for media, fashion, music, and broadcasting.
Nah, something ain't right, bro. You building a multimedia fashion building, etc. for multi-purpose content. Are y'all gonna be forced to move out of that building, champ?
We have a boutique in here. A boutique. We almost finished the loading, almost fresh. The barbershop. That'll be done.
Yo, this remind me of when Umar was journeying people through that school that don't exist. Y'all remember that? This remind me when Umar Johnson was trying to showcase the scam school that doesn't exist, nigga. Remember when the nigga made a commercial like the Magic School Bus or something? The nigga Umar showed you the Hotep Palace of that fake ass school that don't exist. It is the same thing. Nigga Jim just said, yeah, this is the barbershop over here, you heard? And over here, it's the little boutique, you heard? And over here, you know, like, what are you talking about? Nigga, this remind me of when Umar was trying to show the school that's not real. Oh, shit. And I'm not saying you a scammer. I'm just saying you remind me of when Umar was trying to show off the school that don't exist. All right? What do you call it? The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, nigga? Oh, champ. I ain't saying you Umar, though, champ. Don't take this the wrong way, all right? And I ain't copying no please like Akademiks. But continue. Why the hell is it still paused? I said continue, champ. What the hell? Oh, champ, are we frozen? I hate StreamYard. StreamYard's trash. There we go.
I love free promo. As you can see, it's over space. This is actually a studio. It's almost done. One side.
Yo, Umar Johnson said the school was almost done too. Talk about the studio almost done. Nigga, that look like a junkyard. What you mean the studio almost done, nigga? I see a bunch of cardboard boxes in the back. Look like somebody need to clean up over there, champ. What do you mean? What do you mean, champ? What do you mean it's almost done? It ain't even halfway finished. Champ. What do you mean?
I love free promo. As
you
can see, it's over space. This is actually a studio. It's almost done.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not even halfway done, champ. What you mean it's almost done? Nigga, it ain't even halfway done. You want 50 to respond to niggas who ain't paying goddamn rent. What's wrong with y'all? Niggas is angry and faithful all the time. That's crazy. Niggas mad at me, said, you a G-Unit glitzer, you on a G-Unit payroll. Nigga, I hope I'm on a G-Unit payroll. Thanks for saying that, champ. You're not hurting me by telling me I'm on a payroll. Nigga, telling me I'm on a payroll is good. If I'm on a payroll, that's good. I don't know where the bad juju's coming from. When that nigga Jimmy said it's almost done, well, goddamn it, it doesn't look like. Hold on, he said these words. He said that the studio is almost done. It ain't done, champ. It ain't done, gang. I ain't going. It ain't done.
Come on with me.
Come on, Jomo.
I love free promo. As you can see,
yeah.
it's over space. This is actually a studio. It's almost done. One side. It's got it right now, so don't hold nothing against me. Show you.
Nigga said the studio almost done. There's nothing in the studio except junk. Crazy. Let's continue. Go ahead, Jim. What's this?
It comes paper, you heard? I don't want nobody to think I'm in here. You know what I mean? It's crazy because what you doing?
Nigga, this look like the back of a Home Depot warehouse, nigga. Talking about things is almost done and all that. Nigga, I see spots of paint. I see an unfurnished room there. I see something that needs to be replenished, champ. I see paint spot. I see an unfinished painting going on there, Jim. I see a ladder in the background. All right, listen, champ. This is not finished. This is not a finished piece here, champ. The building's still under construction. You talking about it's almost done, nigga? Nothing's almost done, champ. All right, the building's halfway ready to goddamn collapse, right? I'm gonna have to move y'all studio space because you got beef with the landlord. Now, Cameron said that there's video footage of Jimmy chasing the landlord around because the heat ain't coming on because they ain't paid a bill for the goddamn heat. Oh, Chad. Nasty work, but should 50 respond to niggas who ain't paying the heating and the rent? I wonder, what do y'all think, Chad? Should 50 respond to that in a rapping way? Listen, nobody's giving 50 Cent a reason to get in the booth. I ain't gonna lie. Who's giving 50 a reason to get in the booth, champ? Who, champ? Who's done it? Nobody's done these things, gang. But let's continue. Oh, champ. What else, Jim? What else? What else? We need more, champ. We need more. Hold on. Yo, I don't like StreamYard. I really don't. I ain't gonna hold it. StreamYard's trash. But
crazy because
let's continue.
What you doing? The young boys usually be back there. The young boys don't feel no temperature. All they feel is opportunity. They still be here working in the midst of us working. So we still in.
You said they don't feel no temperature. They just be working. Nasty work. That's why you need to pay the goddamn heating bill, champ. How do you know how everybody else feels, champ? You might have some anemic YNs in there, champ. Talking about the young boys don't feel no temperature when they in there. Well, nigga, maybe you need to just pay for the heat, yeah. Pay for the goddamn heat. Bro said this is a multi-purpose studio for content. Well, champ, you only did this because Fifth made you do it, champ. Yeah, Fifth made you do it, champ. Yeah, 50 made you do these things. You heard? Hey, listen. If there's any video of you chasing around that landlord that left 50 Cent a voicemail complaining about you not paying the goddamn rent and all that, champ, you're gonna look very crazy at 50 years old, man. You ain't paying the goddamn rent. What type of nonsense is this, nigga? Niggas is literally like 20 years older than me. It's crazy, bro. It's wild, oh, champ. This better not be me at 50. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you, champ. Let's continue. Boy, that heat is not on, gang. You know that heat ain't on.
Got a few things we're gonna be doing out here. We another studio we putting over here. Bodega.
Bodega
on the street to film on, do broadcast. It's not even half of it. We got whole nother half to film on. But what I'm trying to say is, I've been happy to be able to invest in myself and something that I know is going to.
So why you ain't investing the goddamn heat? That's cool, Chip. Why you ain't investing the heat though? Nigga, it's winter time. If you're in New York City, it's cold, Chip. Well, I heard it was in the 40s today. But nigga, we need heat. Let's talk about, nigga. It's goddamn cold outside, champ. It's like 7 degrees the other day. Oh, shit. Yo, that's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie, man. Let's get to some comments. My fault, game. I was locked in, you heard? I was locked in. Homie Triple O Spiller says, you heard? Salute. Shorty Nick. LOL, that heat, oh, for real. Nigga, he did not deny the heat being off. That nigga Cameron gonna drop that goddamn video. Niggas, that nigga Cam gonna drop that video and have Jimmy looking nasty. I ain't gonna lie, again. Shaquana Malloy says that $2 million he swindled from Ye. It's gone, champ. Oh, champ. Nasty work. But let's continue, champ. And then you gotta, hold on. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Come on.
It's something that I know is going to help a lot of other people. I'm not building this facility for myself. Yes, it is a business move. That's why I invested in myself. But I'm building this facility for all creatives and young ones that are trying to come up to be a creative or have a creative ability that they want to know how to double down on. It's like an excellent school for all the fly people, if you say so yourself.
An excellent school. Well, let me tell you something, champ. This better not be no Umar Johnson type of behavior we seeing, because you know a last nigga that try to build a school lied, nigga. See, you see how the heat is off in that building? The heat, the lights is off in Umar. Umar's school got the lights off. Maybe there's some heat in there. Maybe there's some heat in that school that Umar got, but the lights is off, champ. Yeah, Umar, when he built the school, the lights is off. When you build a school, the heat is off, champ. It's a different offs going on here. Somebody has a permanent off switch, and you, no heat. Permanent AC, champ. Central air all year round. All right, that's kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie. He said the School of Excellence. So Jimmy's Jomo School of Excellence. He said, "Oh, champ, make sure those kids get some goddamn heat, nigga." The hell, nigga said this is a school. I'm gonna run it back. Nigga said it's a school, champ. Said it's a goddamn school. Look, gang.
And young ones are trying to come up to be a creative or have a creative ability that they want to know how to double down on. It's like an excellent school for all the fly people, if you say so yourself. So, you know, I appreciate the promo. I love free promo. You know, I ain't gonna miss a beat. You did? It's cold in here.
This chick.
I love y'all, man.
Yo, Cam, drop the video. Yo, Cam, can you please drop the video? Oh, 50 probably got. Yo, 50, drop the video. Somebody. Drop the video of Jimmy chasing the goddamn landlord around because he won't turn the heat on and it's cold as hell. Can y'all drop the goddamn vid, gang? Please? I'll check. You need a clip. Oh, Freaky Zeke responded to Jim Jones crashing out. It's Freaky Zeke, who's Cameron's cousin, former diplomat. Let's get to what he had to say, because he had some things to say to Jomo as well. Said some crazy things to Jomo. I ain't gonna lie. Freaky Zeke said some things, right? AKA the real toughest nigga in Dipset, allegedly. Okay, Freaky Zeke is what Freaky Zeke said, man. Smash the like button, man. Run these likes up, goddamn. If you ain't hit the like, you need to hit the like. I ain't gonna lie. Hit the goddamn like. Stop playing around, gang. You heard? Oh, shit. All right, Freak. What you said, Freak? Really? What you said? Hold on. We gotta take this from the top. Yo, I'm getting rid of StreamYard. Why y'all playing OT Genesis? Yo, what's going on here, man? All right, let's run a video.
Oh, really? Now you putting this on the gram? Everybody know.
Toughest nigga in Dipset is Freaky Zeke by far. It's not even close.
You reaching now, coming at me, bitch ass nigga. You need to be reaching for some kerosene. You need to be reaching for some coals. You need to be reaching for 2 rocks to strike them shits together. I ain't even mad at you, brother. I am mad at the choices you make, though. Because those are all choices of what bitch-ass niggas make, nigga. You can't afford to pay your rent and your heat bill. It's warm over here. It's warm over here. You know what, Jomo? Yeah, you're acting like a Jomo-sexual. Acting like a Jomo-sexual. Calm down, nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Call this nigga a Jomo-sexual, champ. It's kind of that's different. That's different. I ain't gonna lie. You heard? Oh, champ. Oh, champ. Tony Dingle says, how did 50 terrorize Fab? He didn't get in the booth. Nigga, your name is Tony Dingle. I'm not responding to this comment. You heard? Your name is Tony Dingle. Do you know what Dingle means? This conversation is over. I'm not even responding to that. Your name is Tony Dingle. Don't ever say nothing else to me after this. Or else you hit in the gym. I ain't gonna lie. Your name is Tony Dingle. Why should I reply to you, Jim? The same way Fifth ain't get in the booth is the same way the man's like, why should I actually reply to a nigga with that name? Huh? I ain't doing all that. You wildin'. The hell you talking about, bro? Dingle? Nigga, what? You bugging. Bird. Oh, champ. He called this nigga a Jomo-sexual, champ. Oh, champ. Yeah, listen. This gonna get worse. Look, if Cam or Fifth, whoever got that vid, or that clip of Jimmy chasing the landlord because he ain't turned the heat on and all that, pay the goddamn bill, nigga. What the hell's wrong with y'all, man? You got enough money to pay the bill. Niggas serving food with gloves on inside, nigga. Nigga Fab got a ski mask on and a shiesty. He got a shiesty with a ski mask over the shiesty and got gloves on, gang. What the hell are we talking about? Nigga said 50 needs to respond. Nigga, it's not even 50 degrees in the building and you want him to respond? Nigga, it's 39 degrees in the building. Why should 50 respond if they can't get the heat to 50 degrees? Yeah? They can't even get the building to be 50 degrees Fahrenheit, but you want 50 to respond to these niggas. That's goofy. That's dumb. Make it make sense, nigga. Make it make sense. Niggas talking that nonsense. Niggas serving cold food inside, gang. What's going on? Niggas got the nerve to be mad, nigga. 50 needs to respond. Nigga, it's not even 50 degrees in the goddamn building. It's actually like 25 degrees less than 50 degrees in the goddamn building, but niggas is mad.
The honest review.
I got collard green juice going down my head.
Come on, talk to me. I have the cornbread.
Be for real, bro. Be for real, bro. Be for real. I'm gonna get you out of here too. You got a bozo who mad in it. Another bozo who's mad at the chat. Look at this goofy nigga. Another angry nigga in the chat mad because 50 don't want to rap. He don't gotta rap. He ain't obligated to rap. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah, you gonna have to hug that shadow of yours. We'll see you tomorrow, you heard? We'll see you tomorrow. Niggas is upset. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Silent the Assassin. Silent Assassin. Silent the Hassan. My fault, gang. Eating them cold cut rolls with the natural frosting from the cold. Yo, gang. She said the cornbread was good. That's not cornbread. That's hero bread. That's hero bread. It's good for cold sandwich. You could turn the cornbread into hero bread now. Now you could make a chopped cheese with the cornbread because the cornbread is it's not warm, nigga. You heard? That cornbread is now a roll, nigga, a hero bread. You feel me? Yeah, that's what it is, though. Cornbread, that's a hero, gang.
Brown chicken.
Everything cold.
Just got his plate. You're about to tap in.
I'm about to tap in.
Yeah, I need the honest review.
I got collard green juice.
No smoke coming from the food, by the way. No steam, nothing. Niggas is mad. I wouldn't respond to no niggas eating cold food either, nigga. You ain't about to come for me, nigga. Cold ass food, nigga. Food cold as hell, nigga. It's not even warm inside. Niggas is bundled up, nigga. Niggas is bundled up. You heard? Niggas got merms on inside, gang. You got a merm on, gang. You got a ski man. You got a scarf on inside, nigga. It's cold. It's a blizzard inside. What are we talking about, nigga? Who left the freezer open? Kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas got the nerve to be upset. It's your boy right here. We too trash.
Come on, talk to me. I have to go.
Can't talk. It's cold. What do you mean talk to you? I can't talk to you. It's too goddamn cold. Nigga, cold macaroon, nigga. It's room temperature, nigga. like again, niggas want 50 to respond, but the building not even 50 degrees Fahrenheit, nigga. The building can't get to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. They actually wish the building was 50 degrees Fahrenheit. They wish it was, but it's not, you know. It ain't that temperature though, unfortunately, you know. So that's nasty work though. I mean, damn, listen. If y'all niggas couldn't get the heat, right? If Jimmy couldn't get the heat, he could have at least bought, like, you know, one of those goddamn with the space heaters. Yeah, nigga, Jimmy, you got nigga go buy a space heater, nigga. It'll work. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jimmy could have bought a space heater. It's not that expensive, champ. You're rich, champ. You got millions. You couldn't cop a space heater, nigga. You got enough money to buy 20 space heaters. Nigga would have been nice and crisp in there. But no. You wanted to feel the same way it feel outside. You wanted it to feel the same way it felt outside at the time, nigga. You could have got 30 space heaters, gang, at least. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You could have started a campfire or something. You heard me? Like, come on, bro. Now, 50 said yesterday, I hope Cameron and Jim could, you know, sit in front of a fire and kumbaya. Well, I think Jimmy's the only one that needs to sit in front of a fire to keep the building warm, champ, to be honest. Yeah, the only kumbayas is gonna be if you can get the building warm enough, champ. Yeah, put some sticks down and light those joints up real quick. All right, even if Jimmy lighting his blunt is not enough to keep the building warm, unfortunately. Lighting up a spliff is not enough to keep the building warm, champ. All right, I'm pretty sure Jimmy put his black and mild under one of those pans so it can remain warm, but it just didn't work. Yeah, Jimmy lit up one of his goddamn spliffs, put it under one of those pans just to try to make it warm, but it still remained cold, champ. Well, unfortunately, lighting up that spliff is not enough to warm up the goddamn food, champ. All right? By the way, just saying. Yeah, you putting the spliff next to the pan wasn't going to heat the food up, by the way. Just so you're aware, champ. I don't know if you knew that or not. Okay? Oh, champ. Niggas mad at Fifth. For what? For what, nigga? Y'all want niggas to do what y'all want them to do. That ain't how this work, gang, by the way. Yeah. Nasty, but niggas mad, though. Niggas mad at me. Niggas is angry. Niggas out here throwing tantrums and all that. Niggas mad. Cold greens is nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Cold greens is crazy. Why's the greens cold, nigga? You know, cold greens is like missing the shot in 2K with a green bean. That's cold greens too, by the way. Yeah, cold greens is like playing 2K and you got a green bean, but it's an air ball. That's cold greens too, by the way. That's the same thing. You heard? That's the same thing. That's a cold green as well, by the way. All right, all champ. Esoterica says, if it ain't a rap, I don't want to hear about it. I'll catch the next video, champ. I don't give a damn. Go make me a drink. That's cold. You know, listen, if anything need to be cold, it need to be that drink you about to go get me. I ain't gonna hold you. Go get me one. Go run to the store. Get me an ice cold back. I need that. Thanks. You're too kind, champ. You're too kind. They serving food out the fridge, nigga. You heard? Jimmy tried to warm up the food with a split. Didn't work. Didn't work, champ. Now Cameron threatening to drop the goddamn video Jimmy chasing that landlord around because he ain't turned the heat on, gang. Yo, they seriously need to drop that video because I know that video was hilarious. You're chasing that poor Asian gentleman who just needs the goddamn money for the goddamn bills and the rent. Oh, champ. Nodi says 199 in town taxes. Vision, you a cuck. Salute to the mayor in Gotham. Yo, respectfully, F Vision. If you're not in the mayor's Discord, you don't know who that bozo is. You heard? I'm glad you sent that dono, because as soon as the mayor is done, there's gonna be some very nasty violence in the Discord as soon as this is over. I promise. There's gonna be some toxicity in the Discord when this is all said and done. By the way, so if you're in the mayor's Discord, prepare yourselves. It's about to get very nasty in there. All right. Shaquana says Cam needs to drop. Yeah, yo, killer, drop that ass. Your killer, drop that immediately. Stay ready says nigga, please too old to be fronting faking online, bozo. Nigga, please too old. Wait, what do you mean, nigga, please too old to be fronting faking online, bozo? Who you talking about? Jimmy and them? What are you talking about? I'm only saying that because it looked like you wrote a typo, by the way. So I don't really know what it is you're trying to convey, champ. So I just needed to know what exactly it meant. You dig? But yeah, man, this is wild, man. You gotta stop this madness. No, I think he is talking about Jim. It's just the way he wrote the sentence was wild, so I had to make sure it was specifically Jim he was talking about. You feel me? But this is not a good look, man. This is not a niggas is in the cafeteria section and it looked crazy, bro. It looked crazy, bro. Listen, even if you went to a homeless shelter, there's heat inside, bro. You can't have worse conditions than a homeless shelter, bro. That's absolutely insane, gang. Seriously, though. It's kind of crazy. Actually, it ain't kind of crazy. It's way too crazy, actually. Like, dog, you could have bought like 40 space heaters, gang. Y'all would have been all right. I ain't gonna lie. I bought like 40 space heaters. That would have been good to go. I ain't gonna hold you, champ. That would have been all right, champ. You heard? Cold greens is nasty, man. That's disgusting. I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta have my greens warm as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. You need to be steam coming off them greens, nigga. I gotta be able to blow my food. My food gotta be scorching, gang. It's gotta be fresh, nigga. I want it fresh out the pot, fresh out the oven, gang. I need my joint steaming. What the hell is this? Niggas got cold everything. Macaroni and cheese tastes like candy yams. Why? Because it's the same guy. The macaroni and cheese tastes like a sweet potato pie, gang. Like it's in a box of sweet. I guess it's a regular room temperature mac and cheese, nigga. The mac and cheese not hot. The mac and cheese tastes like sweet potato pie, nigga. Nasty work. Why is the cheese sweet? Don't ask questions. You heard? Cold greens, nasty work. Nasty work, nigga. You heard? There's no reason that the mac and cheese should taste like a sweet potato pie. That's crazy. That's wild, nigga. Like, why is my stuff room temperature, gang? You know what I'm saying? Like, why the food tastes like it's on the storefront, nigga? Like, why is my food the same temperature as a sneaker in the Foot Locker storefront? Like, there's no reason why my food is the same temperature as a sneaker that's in the storefront of a goddamn Foot Locker or something. You feel me? You got my food tasting like mannequin clothes, gang. My food the same temperature as a goddamn store mannequin. That ain't good. I need my food to be hot, gang. You got store mannequin food, temperature food, gang. Take time as y'all want. You heard? Nasty work. Nigga, mannequin the food, champ. Food tastes like mannequin. Oh, champ. What the hell does mannequin taste like? Well, I would never know. I ain't gonna hold you. But if I could take a wise guess, cold greens probably taste like mannequin. You heard? That ass. You heard? Like, stop it. Cold greens probably taste like mannequin. I ain't gonna hold you. Triple O Squillers is a brick of mac and cheese. Yo, that mac and cheese. That mac and cheese tastes like goddamn Easter chocolate, man. Word too. That mac and cheese tastes like a chocolated Easter egg. By the way, champ. You heard? It's gonna be hard to chew that mac and cheese, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You're gonna have to work your way through that. You heard? You're gonna have to work your way. That mac and cheese gonna taste like coconut shavings. You going for every time you bite that mac and cheese, you're gonna have coconut shaving leftovers in your mouth. Cause you ain't gonna get like a full bite of that mac and cheese. It's too goddamn cold, nigga. It's gonna be like you just shaved the goddamn coconut, nigga, with your teeth. That is shit. All right. Oh, shit. Only on the main platform. Only on the main. Niggas hate me, bro. I don't care. Niggas be so like. First of all, if you hate the man so much, why you keep watching? Niggas is crazy, but they you're glazing. G Unit's paying you. But you keep watching. You keep saying to eat Frank. Chan. You the only one saying I was the Frank. That's how Frank get in your voice box. Shit. Chan. Frank. Yeah, that's how you eat Frank, Chan. Exactly. Glad you said that. All right, Chan. But gang, look. You gotta hit that like. Smash that like. Hit the hype when the video was over. Okay, we want more content, but this had to be spoken on. Okay, this had to be a discussion. We had to talk about this, man. This is crazy, man. This is wild. All right. Hit the like, share the video. We're gonna have more content on the way, but gang, one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only New York Mayor F-Bomb Downey, and you rocking with the 10 favorite Showface News is big gossip, and you already know it's the 10 versus everybody at all times. Hit that like, share the video. More content on the way. Subscribe if you're brand new. Hey, I'm off this game. Salute.